There are things that we experience that never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is GhostBox.
Hey everybody, happy Sunday and welcome to GhostBox Live. My name is Greg Bakun. I really appreciate you joining in and checking in with me. This is the first time I've been back in Minnesota in weeks. So it's exciting to be here. And we'll talk a little bit about what was going on while I was out. You've all followed me around over the last couple of weeks. Last week we're at Melbourne Manor. The week before we're at the Octagon Mansion. So it is nice to be back, to be very honest. And tonight we're going to be focusing on loved ones. We're going to be focusing on the stuff that we haven't done the last couple of weeks, and that is. That's just how it is. So I'm really excited. I have a cold. I got a cold from when I was traveling. So if I disappear for a second, I might have to sneeze or something. I really prefer not to do it on camera if at all possible. But so we're just going to talk to loved ones tonight and kind of go from there. So a couple of things I want to go through real fast as there's a lot of great comments coming. A lot of people saying hi. Thank you very much. I'll get to you all in 1 second. I really appreciate everybody saying hi and being very, very supportive. Couple things, as always, if you wouldn't mind sharing this video out. A couple of you already said that you've done so. I appreciate it very much. Thank you so very much for doing that. The more intention we get, I think the better results we end up getting. So that is something I definitely would love to see if some of you could do that for me, please. Thank you very much. As I do, when I remember, it's always hard to ask if someone would like to support you, and it's hard for me to ask that. But if I don't ask, then no one's going to know about it. And so I do have a Patreon, and if anyone would be interested in putting something monthly to it. It starts at $2, but it goes, higher, different things. Please consider doing that. I would really appreciate that if you think about it. So that's the URL down there. And then, of course, as I do every week, I just want to make sure everybody is still aware. And I really hope, because I've been saying this on my radio show, I've been saying this on every time I'm live, I ask, could you please share SaveWaverlyHills.com? And I really hope that folks are doing it. I do know I have seen people share it, and I'd like to think, because they're people who I'm friends with and people who watch my stuff. I'm hoping that I'm helping getting through to folks on it. Please share it. There's a lot of information out there as to why this is important. So please take a look at that. And I keep wanting to post, and I keep forgetting to do it. Grab the radio show that I had Ernie and Denise Pack on, where they went into great detail about what is happening at Waverly Hills. And, it's one of those things that once it's gone, it's gone. So we don't want it to get to that point. Okay. So please consider that. I do have a show that's supposed to start Tuesday. I may not start it on Tuesday. Like I said, I've been traveling, and there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment. So we may not start Tuesday, but I will let everyone know if we are on or not. But we'll get there. We'll get there. It's been such a whirlwind that I just want to kind of get some stuff back in order. I have some stuff happening over here that hasn't necessarily really been resolved, that I need to kind of get resolved. So all that stuff is kind of working its way through. You all know, you all have lives. You all know that the most simplest things in the world are the most difficult sometimes. So um, it's it's crazy. Zan, you're asking what's going on with Waverly Hills. Really fast. It's there is mismanagement happening, not on the owner level, but on the board level, that the board has taken power away from the owners. This is a very quick, rough version of it. There's a lot more information out there for it, but it's not right. It's not the correct way that things should happen. And all it's going to end up doing is this board will end up possibly getting rid of Waverly Hills, selling it, profiting from it, and really taking out the owners completely from the equation. And the owners were the ones who put all this work into Waverly Hills. It's their property. It's something happened where they lost control of it. Well, they still own it, but the board is taking control of everything. It's a mess. So what the Save Waverly Hills is all about is to bring awareness, to get people to know about it, also to if you want to donate to them, that money goes to legal fees for the owners to be able to fight this injustice. So please take a look at it. I will post on my page. Let me try that tomorrow. The radio episode that Denise and Ernie are on. I know that they've been on a lot of places. I'm not saying that my show is the only one that talks about it, but it is my show. So why would I not post it? And I think that they did an amazing job of explaining what is going on. So please take a look at that. It's something that has to be looked into. So just know that and also there is a Save Waverly Hills Facebook page. There is Pac-Man Paranormal. You can also check out the information there too. It's all over the place. But if you want to hear a great radio show, then that would be it. I would share that for sure. Even in the dire moments, I'm trying to promote myself. What's wrong? Well, come over here and tell us about it. You want to come on camera? All right. Hold on. Oh, come here. You want to be here so badly. Look at this. You little creep. Get over here. Oh my God. You are such a little. Come on. Oh my God. How did you get so heavy? All right. So this thing has not left me alone when did I come home? Did I come home Thursday? Is that when I came home Thursday? He is like a shadow, tripping me down the stairs, meowing at me all the time. Right? He missed me. That says a lot for this little creep, but yeah, right? So hi Linus. Everyone say hi to Liney. All right, you're getting bored. All right. Look, he's so happy. That thump that sounds like a bowling ball hitting the ground. That was my cat. Yes. Are you happy? He moved the table with all the paranormal stuff on it. He wanted to kind of get away. So anyway, where are we here? I am also on Devil Vision tonight. So please give them a like. That was very kind of them to allow me to be on tonight. And I'm not saying that I'm going to be on there every week, but they make original content, and that is really good content. So please take a look at that. There's a new page also that I put in there, Free Spirited Paranormal, facebook.com/Free Spirited Paranormal. A lot of new content's going to be on there too. There's a piece I'm going to talk about in a second, but I really want folks, if you can go there and like this page, I think you're going to, in the long run, you're going to really enjoy what's coming out of there. Okay. Let's see here. I haven't looked at the comments for about 7-8 minutes. I must have said something wrong because it shows that I have 57 comments I haven't read yet. So I'm hoping I said something right. A couple of things I do want to get to real fast. First of all, it's a busy week for me. If you are interested, I'm going to be on a few shows this week, and I'd love if you would like to come and check it out. First of all, this Tuesday, I am going to be on Shadow Hunters, Paranormal Investigator Events, Shadow Spirits with Nick Sarlo. I am on this Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. You go to the Shadow Hunters Paranormal Investigation and Events Facebook page. I will be on there. We're going to be talking ITC. We're going to be talking Spirit Box. We're going to be talking all sorts of fantastic things. So if you would like to check it out, please do so. I'm hoping, because I feel like I'm talking very oddly. I feel like I'm a little spaced out at the moment. So, hopefully I'll be more human when we get to Tuesday. Wednesday, I don't have anything going on, but Thursday I'm going to be on the Petri Dish. At least I believe I'm still going to be on the Petri Dish with Howard and everybody else on Things Network, Paranormal Swamp Talk page, all the others. So please check that out. Normally that requires booze when I'm on that, so that should be fun. Please check that out. And then if anyone missed my radio interview with Patty Negri today, that was a lot of fun. She's a great guest. I'm going to post that on my Facebook pages tomorrow as well. Please check that out. It's a great interview. I mean, we barely scratched the surface. Next week, I am going to have on Stephanie O'Reilly. She is the owner of the McIntyre Villa. Now, I posted pictures of this place when I was out there. I was helping out a charity event that Stephanie, Christy, and Lindia, who, if you remember Lindia from the Melbourne Manor investigation last week, they had an amazing event. This is what the place looks like. First of all, I mean, this place is legit. It is beautiful inside and out, absolutely beautiful. But I'll tell you, it's also highly active. We saw a shadow figure. We got a lot of spirit box stuff. We got a lot of shadow play, light play. It was really, really cool. And I think that wasn't even as active as what the usual folks that go there, what they experienced. And that was truly amazing. So talking with her next Sunday, for all of you who are interested in going to locations, McIntyre Villa is located in Atchison, Kansas. And to go there and book the place out, bring some people, book the place out for a night, and tell me how it goes, because you will not be disappointed. And go to her Facebook page, and it's facebook.com/1889 McIntyre Villa. Go there, check it out, look at the pictures, enjoy, because I think you're going to really, really like going there. And I think you're going to think it's an amazing location. So please check it out and take a look. I'm up to 70 comments. And I say that because I'm not reading them, because I'm just trying to get through my announcements. So we'll take another hour for me to read them while you all wait. Okay, we'll just let you all know that right now. Go there. My show on Sunday with Stephanie, what we're hoping to do is have some EVPs to play from the show itself, which I think is going to be a lot of fun, and get a real sense for what this is all about. Also, as I mentioned, with the Free Spirited Network, trying to make some programming specifically for that, because please go there and like it and whatnot. We're going to ask that if you have anything, if you've done an investigation, you want to discuss it, walk us through it. If you have evidence, if you have pictures, if you really want to dissect an investigation that you've done, contact myself or Christy and talk to us about it. We have an idea of something we want to do, and we'd love to hear from you. So please consider doing that. It's going to be a really cool thing to do. Check it out. Also, we're doing an event at the Haunted Octagon Mansion. You saw us do the live there a couple times a week or so ago. It's June 24th, and you're all probably be like, well, I don't live in Virginia. But I will tell you that the 24th is going to be our event at the Haunted Octagon Mansion, which is going to be incredible. I mean, it's a very, very active location. If you remember our live, you'll notice that there was a lot of stuff that was going on during our live. And even today, I think, Don, you said that you remember seeing something by the kids' room, like a shadow or something. Christy, the night that we did the Thursday night live investigation, she saw a shadow and she thinks that it was actually caught in our live. I don't know if she had a chance to look at it yet. I just thought of it now myself. But the thing is, that Saturday night, the 25th, Dinner with the Ghost is going to be at St. Albans, which is about 30, 40 some minutes away from the Octagon Mansion. If you come out to Virginia, and it's and I really mean this. I know some of you are like, well, what do you mean I'm going to come out to Virginia? If you consider doing that, you have two very active locations over 2 nights that you could, get an event going, or not, sorry, come to the events and enjoy 2 very unique experiences. And I would think that it'd be a lot of fun, especially if you're in the area. You should come on out. But if you're looking for something to do as a road trip or something, this is going to be really fun. So I just ask that you give that a consideration and check that out. Okay. So with that being said, I don't know if Greg, if you mean that is good looking, or if it's warm, or if I'm not quite sure. Oh, thank you very much. We were cold. We were cold and dying, but it was fun. It was really neat to see. Let's see here. I'm just quickly going through stuff. So we're gonna do Spirit Box tonight, and talk about to our loved ones and see what we can figure out. And yes, for Waverly Hills, the board hasn't been able to back up any claims, but they're still trying to drag it out to milk out money out of the Mattingleys, basically trying to keep, dry them out of any sort of money. So they have to stop. So they have to stop the legal stuff. So we got to really be diligent on that, please. So other than that, let's see here. I think we're going to, just looking through stuff here. Forgive me. This is incredibly rude on my end, isn't it? That I'm just looking through all this stuff here, and not really talking to you all. There were so many comments that showed up. I just didn't know what to do with it. I'm not used to that sort of thing. So there we are. So let's do this. Why don't we do this thing called Spirit Box, okay? And what we're going to do, first of all, we haven't seen this in a while, have we? So what we got here, and Bonnie, I'm sorry, I didn't mention this. I mentioned this on my radio show. I'm sorry, folks. I do have to mention this, and I hope that Jenny told you that I mentioned this, or you read it. Bonnie is the owner of Enchanted Boutique in Maplewood, Minnesota. And it's a metaphysical store. It's beautiful. It is absolutely just a gem. And they just opened a new location. It's not new as in like a second location. They moved from one location to another in Maplewood. They put everything into it. A nice, big, beautiful new store. And just days after it opened, tragedy struck, and a water main broke and flooded and ruined the store, completely ruined. And so they're dealing with that right now. The store is closed. They're working to get it all up and running. My understanding from reading the website and whatnot, that they're hoping to do some possible Facebook Live sales. They're called Enchanted Boutique. They're in Maplewood, Minnesota. Can I please ask you all, I've asked you all a lot of stuff tonight already. We haven't got to Spirit Box yet. Can I ask you all to please go to her page and like it? And if they're doing a sale or something, please check it out, maybe buy something, helping out. This is community. And I said this earlier, this is community. When I played on my radio show, it was community for the local Minnesota market, but it's also community for us paranormal and metaphysical people. And I just really want to make sure that I put that out there. We all need that help. We all need, that stuff time to time. They need support. They just need to have us back them. So I ask you, please, can you do that? and you know, check out their stuff because it's an amazing location. They have amazing services, amazing products, and I just, my heart breaks for them, and it is so tough when stuff like that happens. I can't even believe. I mean, it's heartbreaking. So please, 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 please consider doing that. Okay, and then hello everybody. Let's get to work. You all have been very kind to wait for me as I go through everything. Let's speak to spirits. Tonight we're going to use the SB7T. We haven't used that in this setting for a long time. Christy was using it last week on the investigations. I haven't used it in months, and I was happy with what she was picking up. And I was not picking up a lot with the SB7. So I thought, well, maybe tonight we try the SB7T and see how that works and see where that goes from there. And we will just kind of take a look and see what happens. As always, we are going to be doing our stuff here as well. I'm going to be cleaning the board here very soon. I think it's time to clear it completely. But as usual, as we normally do, we have the REM pod, we have our flashlight, we have the Ovilus 5, and so far it says medicine, stretched, and well. Medicine, stretched, and well. Okay. Then we have the bell that is not moving. It shouldn't move. We also have our cat balls. We have the Linus detector. It's a surprise that the table is still standing because Linus leaped out of my arms when I was holding him. So, and he ran right into the table. So it's a bit of a earthquake because he's kind of a larger individual, and so that's the usual. Quite honestly, we're just going to do the usual tonight and see what we can come up with. And with your intention and everything else, I know that we're going to have a really good session tonight. Well, thank you very much, Pam. I really do appreciate it. As always, I appreciate your support. I appreciate everything that you do. And Pam, when I'm just putting stuff out there, she's putting it on Twitter for me, and I really appreciate that. So that's all I really want to say about that. So thank you very much for that. All right, protection. Now, I know a lot of you are like, why didn't you do this last couple of weeks? I did do it. I just didn't do it on camera because I didn't want to slow up the investigation. I really wanted to get to that. And so we were just trying to get things moving a little bit. So, and this is now including you all. Before I look at you all as participants, I know you all know how to do your protections, but now we're going to do intention together. So what we're going to try to do is try to get those intentions going. So to start with, it all starts right here. It starts in the heart. And what happens is that there's a light in your heart. And as always, remember that this is spirit guide. This is spirit. This is loved ones. This is your own good intention. And are you all doing this when we're not doing Spirit Box? If you watched or listened to my episode with Patty today, we talked a lot about intention and just positive vibes, especially in the time we're at. And it's really interesting because someone wrote in, and I kind of balked at it at first, but Patty had a really good response because they asked basically, how do we get rid of the evil from that's attached to Putin? And, I didn't want to ask that because I don't do political on my shows. But I thought, well, it's there. The caller didn't stay on the line. So I don't know if it was actually meant to be a joke or if it was actually meant to be a serious question. But I brought it to Patty Negri, and Patty answered it in the most beautiful way about look at it not really as that, but look at it as the whole. Look at it as everything that you're doing. Look at it as, you're you're saying your prayers, or you're doing your intentions, or you feel like that you're donating something to somewhere and it makes you feel good. It's the vibration. It's the vibration that you're raising. We talked about that a lot. And the thing is that you have this stuff going on, and that's when people are like, well, how do we change it? How do we move things around? How do we stop this from happening? The thing is, eventually, whatever this crisis is, it's going to come to an end. Who knows how that's going to look? But say it comes to an end and everything goes back to some sort of normalcy, and you just want to go back to how things were. Don't stop those intentions. Don't stop those moments of meditation where you're feeling like you can, just sending out good vibrations. I guarantee, and I know some of you know this already because you talked to me about it. Once you started doing those vibrations of higher area vibrations, once you start going with the positivity, you're going to notice your life is going to change. Your life is going to get better. You are going to be a much calmer person. You are going to be more grounded. Remember, we always talk about grounding. We talk about it, having your feet firmly planted. This is what we talk about. So I just want to make sure that is, I'm not here to preach to you. You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to agree with it. But I found it very interesting that that's how she answered it. And it's kind of been how I've kind of changed myself since December to be positive, more positive about things, and try to bring in that good energy. And if you are down right now, if you are having problems with the world, what's going on in the world, if you're having problems with just everything in your life, and you're just really upset, I challenge you to be positive and think good thoughts, and be grateful for, find something that you are happy with and be grateful for it. And then you're going to find other things you're happy about, and you're going to be grateful for that. And then you're going to realize that you are not alone. You have friends who are not only going to be supportive, but they're probably going through something similar. So, just know that. And, I guess the show isn't about Spirit Box anymore. I guess it's about positivity. Who knew, right? So with that, we got the protection. And peace doesn't have to be political, Rosie. You're absolutely right. It shouldn't be. To talk about positivity, talk about how things work, in a good way. That's just something we all talk about. So you're light. Now let that grow. After we talked about it, hopefully some of you are just like getting kind of built up about that. Let it grow, let it get bigger and bigger and bigger. And what's going to happen, what I'd like to see happen, is that it's a shield that's covering you. We're not looking for any spirits that are bad, but we are going to protect ourselves. We are asking for spirits of love and above, high vibration. We're only looking for spirits of love and light. So we have that going for us right now. And you can feel the energy, you can feel it working in our favor. And what I ask you to do is to take that energy, and you take it and you push it on every side of around you. Just make it around there. I believe that we are in control of what we do with our energy, and I want to make sure that the people in my house are contained from whatever we're going to do here. We're not bringing anything nasty. We're not bringing anything mean, but still things happen. We saw it a few weeks ago. You just never know. So that is all I'm going to say on it. We're going to do this. Linda, maybe we are, because, it sounds like I'm preaching it to you, but I'm learning it. I'm learning it with the rest of you. So please don't look at it. And I know you're not saying this, but for those who are wondering, please don't look at this as me preaching it to you. Please look at it as I'm in the journey with you. And as Bonnie says, we all need to be positive and look for the best in everything. Things happen for a reason, whether we understand that or not. If Bonnie can say that with everything that's been going on with her store, I think that, I think that's something for us to build upon. So let's put together the SB7T. Now, it was interesting, and you may not have picked it up if you watched the Octagon Mansion episode. Christy used the SB7T in the Reverend's office, Reverend Dexter Snow's office, and she got the name Jackson in the office. Now, before that, or actually after that, I had asked for Stonewall Jackson, but I didn't hear Jackson earlier. And that's really interesting that she got it. And the reason why I asked for Stonewall Jackson, because that was one of Reverend Snow's friends that we wanted to try to bring through. Abraham Lincoln was another one. And so that is something that I find very fascinating, that we were starting to get stuff. And you may also remember that we had put, and you couldn't see it because we didn't have a camera on it, but in the room that we were in, at the edge of the room, we saw a shadow on the floor. It might have been like a ghost cat, something like that. So we put a meter out there that was set to REM, so it would act as a REM pod. And then just where we put it, stuff started to happen. So it's really interesting how that stuff works. So I'm asking Spirit, any spirit that's around us tonight, if you could please have any of our devices go off. If you could talk to us that way. I also hold in my hand a device that would allow us to hear you. It's loud. It gets a little frustrating, I have to admit, but I think you're going to have an opportunity to talk to us. So I ask that spirits, if you want to talk to us, please try to be as clear as possible. Please try one at a time. I'm sure we've run this before. Spirits love to talk a lot because they want to be heard. We'll do our best to understand. You may use me as a conduit and speak through here. My name is Greg, and I'm hoping that you'll talk to us tonight. So SB7T, I gotta get the right sweep rate here I want to do. Okay, let's see here. Let me know if this is too loud or too quiet. Well, let's do this. Turn it up. Like I said before, my name is Greg. So anyone here would like to say hello to us, please? Sounds like a female. Could have been hello. I don't know. It's 2 syllables. Is there any spirits in here that is related to anybody watching us tonight? I had been, now people think that they're hearing Judy, okay? A lot of you think you're hearing Judy. I wonder if it's just an anomaly in the radio that's being picked up. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. I don't mean that, I'm not trying to disagree with you, but I wonder if there's something that is picking it up, because it's exactly the same every time. But I will ask. Is there someone here named Judy? I'm having a hard time listening through here. Could you light up something over here for me, please? Either the cat ball or the device with the long antenna. Judy, can you come through for us, please? Any spirits here, can you do the following for me? Watch what I'm doing. Can you do this, please? All right? Can you do that over there again for me, please? Now I'm hearing some quiet, female talking. It's just, if you're trying to speak to us, could you try to speak a little louder for us, please? Are there any spirits that we met at Yachtkon Mansion? Are you here by chance? I'm feeling very impatient tonight, folks. We're going to switch boxes. All right, what? Could you repeat that again for me, please? There was a male voice that came through and I was going to shut off the box, right? So, that male voice, are you still here? Are you still here? Could you say hello to me, please? Well, it's funny, because anyone who watched Suits right before me on Things, he said that there's going to be small responses tonight. Yes. Anyone here named Celine? I thought I heard a Celine's name. I am so sorry for your loss. I really am. It's so fresh. Are you doing all right? All right. Lori, can you come through for your best friend? Can you say her name for me, please? Is that how you're doing? If they're asking how I'm doing, I'm all right. Thank you. Nice of you to ask. I still want to switch boxes. I just feel like I need to switch boxes. It's not weird or anything. I just don't really like what I hear coming through. Not in a bad way. I just don't think there's a lot happening there that I can really figure out. And it might be the medicine I'm on, but I'm just not liking it. So let's try it again and see if something else works here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just not good. I'm so sorry to see that. Lori, I'm going to trying to reach out to you again. Lori, are you there for your best friend, Lauren? A male said sure. One. If you are there, Lori, can you say Lauren's nickname for us? The nickname that you had for each other. What was her nickname? So you're not going to be able to tell us your best friend's nickname? I mean, I know what it is. I know you. I don't know if it's hard for you to come. I don't know if it's hard for you to come through or not, or if I keep talking over you. Interesting. Is there anybody in here tonight? Well, we need to hear from you. I need to have more of you to come through. Hello. How many of you are in here with me right now? Can you give me a number? Hold on a second. I got to find the band button. If I was allowed to wear a jacket in 20-some degree weather, maybe I wouldn't have this cold. I am looking for... I am curious because I didn't have a lot of luck at Melbourne. I still want to hear from Gracie. Gracie from Melbourne. Gracie from Melbourne, are you? God, I hope. Can you come through? Don't like it. Inez? Is that how you pronounce it, Inez? I forget because can you refresh me on that, please? I'm going through comments. I'm not ignoring you all. All right. I'll do my best. Not a lot of luck so far tonight. So, I am trying to reach out to Jim, whose sister Barbara would love to hear your voice. I understand that it's nearing the anniversary of when you passed. Jim, could you come through for us, please? Can you say hi to your sister for me? Jim, was that you? Sure, I saw something. I know. Got it. Thank you. Jim, I wasn't sure if you came through or not. Certainly heard some male voices. Jim, are you here? Could you turn on a device over here for me? Interesting. Well, Jim, you're welcome to come through whenever you want. Literally whenever you want, okay? As I talk over all the voices. Hello. Who are you? A lot of small voices again. We appreciate all of you. Wishing that you could come through a little bit stronger. Is there something we can do to help you come through stronger using this device? If there is, you could light something up. You could tell us through here, though we may not totally hear it. Jim, how about this? How about this, Jim? We are having his grandchildren in my house for lunch and conversation. When they get together, can you politely make yourself known to them without scaring them? If that's the case, you just need to cut ties with it. Okay? That's all you need to do. You'll be fine. Who are you? My name is Greg, and I am hoping to talk to you all. I have to admit, I don't think that my light is very strong tonight. So I do not blame per se, but I do put this down to my energy tonight. What happened? As we're talking about Melbourne, I'm asking for Inez to come through. I'm like, no. Inez, could you come through for us, please? Can you talk to us, please? You don't need to be scared. We just want to talk. We're not gonna hurt you. We're not going to. I feel like that was her, actually. I really do. That response really had a lot of energy. And maybe I'm just being weird. Go figure. But I'm just cloudy. I've been cloudy. And I'll tell you, I did a 6-hour drive on icy roads because Christy was like, get the hell out of Nebraska, which I thought was rude. And I had no choice. So that was unfortunate, really. How can someone be that way to someone else? I just don't understand. Now, I thought I heard my name just there. Don't listen. Don't listen to her. She's a liar. Wouldn't even let me wear a coat. Sometimes it was like 16 degrees. She hid it from me. Terrible way to treat someone. Oh, that was good stuff. Let's see here. So, where were we? All right, Inez, I just wanted to know if you came through at all or not. If you're here, I also heard my name, which also could mean Greg Costa's name. Are you looking to talk to one of us? Are you here for Greg Cox? If so, could you let us know or light something up for me, please? Jesus, are you all doctors or something? God. All right. Were you trying to reach out to me? There we go. Greg for the win. If I'm taking, okay, all right. Thank you. If you're here for me, who are you? Okay, that's great. So random, isn't it? Listen to the small voices. A female voice just came through. Can I have the name of who's trying to reach out to me, please? If I don't hear something now, I'm going to move on because this isn't about me. I'll do a separate session later. Okay? I'm also curious about something touched my leg. There was something that touched my leg. I really thought it could have been Linus. I don't know where he's at right now. Was there another cat that was trying to, touch my leg? AJ, is it you at all? Look at that, AJ, my kitty cat AJ. AJ, if that's you, can you meow or something through here? Was that you in human form? Little English speak? I mean, who's to say that animals cannot, speak English or speak whatever language they need to come through, right? I mean, that's pretty cool if that's the case. AJ, is there anyone else that's here with me that wants to talk to me? Is Davey here? My cat Dave is never here. So AJ, are you still here? Can you light that up for us, please, if you're still here for us? Yes, I put AJ down about 3 years ago. That's right. I put AJ down 2 weeks after my mom died. It was a great month, as you can imagine. We could try that. We saw a shadow person in the attic of the McIntyre in Atchison. Really, Christy and another member, attendee of the event, Regan, they both really saw it. I felt something there, but it was really what they saw was pretty incredible. The spirit from the McIntyre that we saw up in the attic, the shadow figure. Can you identify yourself for us, please? Did you just speak to us? It sounded like a name that came through, like Edward, something like that. Thank you very much. That spirit that we saw up, that shadow figure we saw up in the attic at the McIntyre. Are you able to come through to us, please? This spirit sat in the shadows and watched us. No shit. It could have been Arnold though also. Be complete. I mean, but I thought I heard Edward. But I'm not going to throw Arnold out. So let's do this. Edward, if you are the name of the person at the McIntyre, can you come through for us, please? Okay. If you said your name is Arnold. Arnold, is that, do we have that? Did we hear your name correctly then, if it's Arnold? Edward Arnold? You mean the shadow figure? It was to the point that we all thought something happened over there. Shit's always happening in this house. It got to the point that we thought that somebody else from one of the other groups came upstairs and was just hanging out in the background in that area. But it didn't. It was a spirit. It was a shadow figure, a spirit that just was lingering and then moved in front of the window. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Interesting. That's what Annette was saying. Yeah, I mean that was. Here's the thing, Christy. I was thinking about it because it just kept replaying in my mind over and over and over again from what I was seeing from that moment. I feel like it was almost more defined in the shadows than it was when it moved. Like it was very defined, but I almost feel like I could pick up facial features from it. It was, I don't know, maybe I'm just on drugs or something. Well, we know I am, but it was. I mean, that whole attic situation was transformative. Arnold, is there something we could do to help you? No, Annette, there isn't. My cat isn't there. But if it's happening over here, that is going to be the heat exchange. But Spirit wants to move the curtains. You're more than welcome to do so. But thank you for mentioning it. I appreciate it very much.
Bye-bye.
Who are you?
Don't know.
Okay, I'm looking. A lot of people are hearing. Well, people heard. Okay, so you heard Linda. I heard a bang here. Heard Linda, Wanda, Wanda, Wanda. Amanda, you're in charge of what is happening. You're in charge of what's going on. You have to tell them to leave you alone. And if that means you have to disengage from this session, then do so. Remember your grounding. Remember that your both feet have to be on the ground. Put your hand on your head. Just think about that they're not allowed and that you need them to leave now. And it might mean that you have to disengage from this session tonight, okay? And once again, energetically, cut those cords. Wanda, Linda, Bonda, Jawanda. And if there is somebody that is with Amanda right now, we respectfully ask that you disengage, okay? When I say that, I feel the energy rush away, actually. I mean, I just had an energy shift here, big time, after I said that. I just feel really good suddenly. I don't know if something was with me, something was with all of us, I don't know. But there's been a shift in here. Whoa. Thank you for disengaging. Finally. Absolutely. That's actually when I know that there's spirit around. Like I mentioned it at some of the investigations last week. Who's in here with me? Can you identify yourself, please?
Dad. Cool.
Are you female spirit?
That's a
Nobody wants to talk to Greg Koss, okay? I don't know why everyone thinks that they want to talk to him. Well, I feel like if there's someone here with me that they are female. They are female. Is there if you need help of some kind, you need my help, you need our help.
change.
Female voices coming through. Nothing's come through the obelisk. Nothing is going on over here except for when the balls lit up, which is really strange. If there's a female presence here, or any presence here, Can you identify yourself for me, please?
Bakun. So,
Is there a female here named Brianna or something similar? Oh, that was George, I think. Does that sound like I'm here? Same voice. I sound like I'm here, thank you. So it's like, I'm here, thank you. Brianna, did we get your name right then? And also, do you need our help in any way? We just want to make sure. Okay. Now, Brianna, is that you? Is that you? That is. And how can we help you? How can we help you? Are you needing to be crossed over? Can you turn that light back on for me if you're needing to be crossed over? It's not to try to have you do tricks for me. It's a very clean way to know what you need. Okay. Thank you. Let's cross. I wasn't going to do it tonight, but let's cross over spirits. All right. Shall we do this? I can feel the energy building. You all want this. We haven't done this in weeks.
Yeah.
All right. I keep telling you, no one wants to talk to him. I'm just kidding, of course. It is funny that we've been trying to get Greg Costa, see if they want to talk to him, and they're actually just like, we just want to cross. Let's open up some light. This is for Brianna. This is for everybody else who needs our help. We opened up some light for you. Do you see it? You need to walk towards it and walk through it. That will set you free, okay? If you're ready. Only if you're ready. But you're not alone. There'll be someone there waiting for you, whether it be a family member, spirit guide, someone with love is going to be there for you, okay? Don't worry about what you did in life. You're not going to be judged. You just need to go home, okay? Your new home. Kind of like the voice that don't want to go. You don't have to. But those who need to go, who want to, would you please cross over? We're making this possible for you, okay? Please cross. You said yes. Did you do it? Can you confirm with me, please, that you did it? Remember, you are loved by all of us. You're loved by all of us. You're not forgotten. And I want you to cross. Okay, I'm going to send you a quick note afterwards. You don't have to answer it tonight, okay? All right. You all crossed? Feels good on this end. Remember, you're loved, okay? And you're not going to be forgotten. And you are welcome back here anytime, all right? And with that, I shut this down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So I'm going to shut this off too. Thank you all very much for being a part of it. Thank you all very much for helping and being, taking everything. And, this is also, and I know you know this, I know everybody knows this, but make sure, and maybe I'll send a note to Amanda if she's not on here, make sure that we close the circle, okay? Susan, make sure you close the circle. Spirit, you're not allowed to communicate with us any further. This circle is closed unless you are a relative, family member, which would be the same thing, friend. We just want to make sure that we don't have spirits that are just lingering. This session is closed. So we're going to reopen it next week. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, maybe she's crossed now. We've had a number of folks crossing, so I'm hoping that that's the case. As always, Pam, thank you very much for everything. I do appreciate it. Sometimes it gets overwhelming, and there's probably various reasons why it did for her tonight. That I think it's more than just spirit box. There's a lot of stuff going on, and Amanda is making beautiful strides into her into just herself, and I think everything is that creates a transformation. So that's fantastic. Let's see here. Thank you for sharing with us. I really appreciate it. Yes. Thank you all very much. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. I'm not going to rehash the stuff I said at the beginning because that took way too long anyway. I'm going to have to figure out a way to make that quicker so that we can get started quicker. But thank you all for sticking around. Thank you all for being a part of this. We'll be back next Sunday. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to be starting the new show right away. I just need to get through some stuff, but I'm hoping, again, part of it is also resting because I have a big week. I'm going to try to rest this week so I can come back. Even my voice is not quite right either. So take care of myself a little bit. Well, maybe I will. We'll see. We'll see if we, if maybe use the music too. Thank you very much, Susan. I appreciate it. If you want to send me a friend request, You can follow me. You're more than welcome to follow me if you're not. But I'm also, love friend requests because that seems a little bit more personal. I'm not a public figure. I'm not somebody who, needs to be followed unless that's how you like to do things. But I'm just going to say, and thank you. I won't, but I might see if he wants to join in some other point. He had mentioned that he would do it again with me, so I'm going to reach out to him at some point. But send me a friend request, please, if you haven't. If you're interested, stay in touch. Like Amanda, if anyone has any issues with the session tonight, if anything lingers, send me a note. We can work through it. Okay. I really do appreciate everybody. And thank you. Thank you, Jill. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you joining in every week. Reach out if you need anything, okay? And just kind of going through if there's anything that I forgot about, just the usual. Once again, please save Waverly Hills, right? There's so much more we could talk about, but we'll do that next week. You say that like you're proud of it. We'll be back next week. Thank you very much. Reach out if you need anything. And I hope that this was a good session for everybody. And we will talk soon. Take care. Good night.